Hello, and welcome to a mostly blind Let's Play of Final Fantasy X-2. So, I'm right off finishing Final Fantasy X, and that was a pretty great game, so we'll see how this follows up. Now, I will say, I don't think this game has quite a good reputation as Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X's reputation, it kind of puts it up there as one of the best. That's just the impression I get. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Final Fantasy X seemed like it was part of a Mount Rushmore of Final Fantasy, and I think the impression I get with this game is that it's fine. Different people have different opinions. Like I said earlier, this is a mostly blind Let's Play. I do know a little bit about this game, but very, very little, even less than Final Fantasy X original. You could say my first encounter with Final Fantasy X-2 was from playing Kingdom Hearts 2. And Riku and Pain show up in that game, and the presence in the game is very minimal. They're kind of just thrown in there, honestly. And for some reason, Nomura made them fairies. They're like the little tiny floating people, so they're fairies. And a weird choice, but I know this game it brings back the job system. Really, the only games I've played that have that are 3 and 5, and I really enjoyed 5. I didn't care for 3 too much. It was okay. So, but I've heard before that this game doesn't really handle the job system as good. Not as good as 5. We'll see. Some people really highly recommend this game. They say it's a fun time. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how I view it. So yeah, you have Yuna, Riku, and Pain here, and I know that they have a little group called the Gold Wings. I guess they're probably like mercenaries, maybe. That's what I'm kind of guessing. They're about. When I watched Final Fantasy X's Eternal Calm at the end of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play, I'm guessing this game's kind of picking up where that game left off. I did some researching on Final Fantasy X after I beat the game myself. I found out some things about it, and I found out that Eternal Calm that was not a part of the original release of Final Fantasy X. That came out like a couple years later, as part of like I don't know, like a deluxe package of sorts. And I think it was on his own DVD when that came out. So like a whole DVD containing like a 20-minute cutscene. But anyway, so that Eternal Calm was very interesting. It kind of, what it looked like to me is that's implying that Tidus is still alive. He's alive, kind of trapped somewhere. So I'm guessing this game is kind of trying to find him. What else do I know about this game? Yeah, Riku and Pain. With the job system being here, I'm kind of thinking, for the most part, they'll be the only characters in my party the whole game. Maybe there'll be a few temporary party members that get thrown in from time to time, but that's kind of what I'm guessing here. These are the only 3 permanent party members. Unfortunately, I did kind of get a small idea of how this game is going to end. It's unfortunate. All I know is that the game kind of ends with like a beach scene. Like, I guess all the characters are on a beach, and I got the impression that it's a happy ending. So maybe they find Tidus and they live happily ever after with Tidus. Maybe Yuna and Tidus get back together, become an actual couple. You know, I was always under the impression that Tidus wasn't in this game at all. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I kind of hope I'm wrong. I don't know, I really don't care either way. I like Tidus, he was fine. But it's not like I'm, you know, what I'm trying to say is, it's not like I'm just dying for him to come back, you know. Final Fantasy X's ending might be really emotional to a lot, I'm sure. A lot of people get really emotional playing video games. I've never gotten like too emotional playing video games. That's just me. There might be an exception here or there, but really for the most part, you know, I don't get all, you know, emotional about stuff and sad stuff and whatever. Maybe I'm just a heartless bastard. I don't know, but you know, it would be. I'm sure it could be very touching and cool to see Tidus come back and everybody live happily ever after. But anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself. You know, I mean, I say we just get on into this and see where this takes us. I'm trying to think of, is there anything else I know of this game? I think I saw this years ago, but I think that there actually is like a spring scene, like a hot spring scene or something, and like all the gold wings are in it naked or something, and things get a little kooky. You don't see anything obviously, but just a kooky, of course, Japanese scene. But yeah, I think that's about everything I know about this game. Anyway, I've babbled long enough. I say we just get into it. Babbled. Is that even a real word? I've rambled long enough. Whatever. I'm gonna look that up actually. I hope I just didn't make that word up. Oh, this. Okay, yes. I do know this. Yeah, this game kind of opens up with like a pop song. I think Yuna's singing it. Oh, there's Pain. You know, I don't know why they created Pain for this game. I don't know why they couldn't have just let the Gold Wings be Yuna, Riku, and Lulu. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a new voice actress for Riku. I mean, this game only came out like a few years after Final Fantasy X. I know I've played some prequels and sequels to Final Fantasy games before. Like with 7, you had Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus, and 4 has Final Fantasy IV the after years. But all of those games came out way after the original, like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IV came out. So this is like the first direct sequel. This is the first sequel to a Final Fantasy game. Period. Like Final Fantasy X came out in 2001. This game came out like in 2005 or something, maybe 2004. So just a few years later. So damn. Here it is. What can I do for you? Yeah, you can see Yuna and Riku have their new clothes. I like what they did with Yuna's hair in this game, but I don't really care for the long rat tail.
Boys, want in on this number? Then show me your moves.
That's just me, though. That's just my 2 cents. Alright, here we go. Getting straight into things. Oh, so, okay. There's like the ATV system back in this game? Must be. Or something. Yeah, the ATV system is back. Okay, I like the ATV system. I didn't mind the turn-based system in Final Fantasy X. Gonna have to be quicker on my toes. Can't dick around. Is this not? I mean, this is definitely Yuna. I feel like the enemies get a lot of attacks in quickly. Riku's got some new weapons. Yeah, this definitely seems like really fast pace, so might take some getting used to.
Sorry, no time for an encore.
It's like Yuna, like being possessed or something, or being mind controlled.
Hold still.
Yeah, you can see Riku's more revealing duds. Oh, these guys, doesn't take much to finish them. New beginning sphere. Led Yuna to become a sphere hunter. We'll leave that on normal for now. We gotta do it. Oh, it's already okay. I got thrown off there. Okay, usually it's in wait, and you have to move it to active if you want it. But this game, it's already inactive. We'll leave that at normal for now. Okay. Look, you can already see what jobs they are right now. Pain's a warrior, Riku's a thief. I guess maybe that's why Pain is, I guess, somewhat necessary instead of like Lulu, because you need someone to start off as warrior. But I don't know. I assume it's not going to take us too long to get jobs. I don't know. It just seems a little weird to me that they created Pain here instead of just using Lulu. I'm going the right way, aren't I? Yeah. Why does it take you a long time to steal? Just so I can abuse it. And look, you can see how Pain's ATP gauge is bigger than Riku's.
Don't go that on me.
Budget grenade. Does that mean it's shit? Because we had to buy it on a budget? Kinda cool we get to start in Luca.
You, step aside.
Something right off the bat, something I kind of don't like right now is that it's like the game's not really like showing me what character I'm picking actions for. Like obviously I can tell right now I'm picking for Riku. Doesn't, you know, I would prefer there would be something there to like let me know who it is that I'm picking for. Even, you know, again, like even though I can, if it says steal, obviously I know I'm picking for Riku. But it, you know, it would just be a nice thing to have. Like just have her like name at the top of the command menu, or like have an arrow above her head or something.
You're too slow, little girl. Show's over!
Youch. This way.
Yuna wielding some firearms? The gull wing.
Where's the imposter?
Okay, so there's just an imposter of Yuna. Good to know. These are some goofy guys. Trigger happy. Press R1 repeatedly during allotted time for multiple hits. That wasn't doing much. This shield's gonna fuck me up. Need a heal. Have anything else? Nothing to steal. And this is really fast paced.
It cannot be!
That's quite enough sniveling.
Boys. Persistent, aren't you? My grid.
You give us back Uni's garment grid right now.
Didn't you girls ever learn
To
to
share?
Okay, that might be Riku's voice actress from the original game.
Very well, it's yours.
But it won't be yours for long, loves. Yuna,
My bus.
Press L1 to access the garment grid and change dress spheres. And I'm getting beat the fuck out of doing this. Use a gun to fire on enemies. 8 allies by singing and dancing your way to victory?
Goodbye now.
Well, it looks like those are the only two I can do. I guess I'll switch. LeBlanc. Is that her name? LeBlanc. Use darkness dance to inflict darkness on LeBlanc.
It was nice knowing you. This is goodbye now.
Take less physical damage until next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get used to this. Flim flam. Let's try one of these budget grenades out.
It was nice knowing you.
This kind of sucks, Yuna.
This is goodbye now. It was nice knowing you.
It's not gonna let me switch back with Yuna.
It was nice knowing you.
I'm gonna run out of potions, dude.
Let's get moving. It was nice knowing you. I won't let you off so easily next time. Get back here! Riku.
What? What? Hey.
Well, that was an interesting opening. Well, at least we got 5 potions back, and a high potion.
My body just started dancing by itself. I didn't know what was
going on? I was frightened. Then, while I was dancing, something happened.
You sure looked like you were enjoying yourself.
I was. It felt like some other person's excitement just took over.
That can happen when you use the garment grid. The emotions of the person recorded in the sphere pass to the user.
Isn't that dangerous?
I can't really say.
But it's your invention.
I'm just a kid.
Dance, Yuna. I want to see.
It'll cost you.
One moment.
She's kidding.
What? No dance? Lucidity. Garments. Doing kudidok.
I've completed my latest invention.
Okay, so Shinra. I knew about Shinra. I think this game is the game that is kind of the beginning of the Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X share universe theories. And Shinra is a part of that. A couple of other things in this game that kind of hint towards that. But anyway, Creature Creator. Use the Fiend Trap Pods invented by Shinra to capture fiends all across Spira and train them as allied creatures for the Gull Wings. The more fiends you capture and train, the more fascinating tales you will hear about them. Okay, I'm down. This is kind of what I wished Final Fantasy X had from the beginning of the game. Being able to capture fiends. And I guess they're giving me that here. So I can train them as allied creatures. So like, they can join the party maybe? Or what? White magic. I don't think anybody has anything. So it appears that the job system is tied to to these garment grids. I have 4 jobs right now. And in the menu I can select any one I want. But it seemed like I could only switch once in battle. And once I switched, I can't switch back. And also, like, you can only switch to something that is connected to the job you're previously on. So like in that previous battle, I was on this, which is called, what is this? Gunner. So I was on Gunner with Yuna, and I switched over to Songstress. And that was the only one I could switch to, because it's the only one I have right now that's connected to Gunner. So I guess if I was on Songstress, if I'm on Songstress, I can switch to anyone I want in the battle. I could have her be Gunner, I could switch over to Warrior or Thief. So I might just keep her as Songstress then. And switch to whatever one I feel is best. Okay, interesting. Yuna, Riku, and Pain are currently using this garment grid. Are you sure you want to rearrange its dress spheres? No. Not sure about that. I guess the game is going to allow me to... You know, I might want to do that. I guess the game here is going to let me rearrange where I want the spheres to be. So I could like swap the music one and the Gunner and put Gunner in the middle. Yep. Let's do that. I think I like that better. There we go. So the gun here is kind of like what Waka was in Final Fantasy X. So you can hit enemies that are far away that a warrior wouldn't be able to. Alright, cool. I can level these up and get something for it. I always like stuff like that. There sure are a lot of jobs to get. A good amount. So, songstress, that's basically Bard, right? That's what that is.
This is Pain. I look up to her
As a sphere hunter, and also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did. Riku doesn't know much about her either.
What now?
Nothing.
What do you mean she joined the Gullwings right after you did? Is it not the three of you, and just the three of you? I mean, y'all's base of operations seems to be this airship that the Al Bhed, Riku's people, are using. So are you trying to tell me, like, she just showed up? And she joined? And that's how you met her? You might as well take it easy until Buddy picks up some leads.
I know everything.
Shinra's an Al Bhed. He's a real whiz kid.
I guess so. I'll explain the creature to you. Wait a minute. Creature creator. That's right. I'll explain the creature creator to you. This is the Fiend arena. This is the Fiend arena. Man, I can't read. Anyway, this is the Fiend arena, a secret base that I created. This is where you put captured fiends into teams and train them. Fiends are reincarnations of humans who couldn't make it to the far plane. My objective is to train fiends and learn the secrets of their fiend tale. Go to Trap Creature to capture fiends. Trap Pod S has been supplied. I'll explain creature trapping. Set the trap pods in areas that seem to be home to many fiends. The trap pods will cleanse the souls of the fiends and turn them into good creatures. Seems to be all the areas that were present in Final Fantasy X. There are 4 types of trap pods in all. Pod S, Pod M, and Pod L correspond to the size of the fiend you wish to trap. Pod SP lets you target a specific species, including humanoids. You can carry up to 8 trap pods. You won't be supplied more than 8. Let's try it out by capturing Brother, who just went to Luca. Are y'all really gonna call that guy Brother? So, upon my research, after finishing Final Fantasy X for myself, I learned that Brother is somebody that you can recruit for Blitzball. And he's pretty good at it. But that's his name when playing Blitzball is Brother. And I guess that they're not going to give him an actual name here. I guess that is his name. I don't know. But I guess until proven otherwise, I guess his name is Brother, so we're just gonna go with that. Luca attracts fiends from all over, but Trap Pod SPs often don't do the job. When Trap Pod SPs, you have to specify the fiend species you want to trap. Brother is a humanoid. Beautiful picture. You can round up trap fiends using R1. Yeah, this is looking a little too complicated to be too much fun. Select an area where you set a trap pod. Allow it into gull wings. I mean, we need a pilot, so yeah. The trap pod test was a success. Fiends have varying affinities for each other when you can't catch a certain kind. Try releasing a fiend you've already caught. This concludes the creature trapping tutorial. Develop creatures is where you nurture captured fiends. Oh shit, we're gonna go through all these. Give items and accessories to fiends to make them grow. You can use items and accessories to develop creatures. Select a creature from the menu. This is the screen where you will develop creatures. Select a creature you want to develop. Then choose what you will use to develop this creature. For instance, if you select items, your item inventory will be displayed. In the creature status, you will see parameter changes and added abilities that will result from using a selected item. Currently, the cursor is on Ether, and it shows that you can use 2 Ethers to learn the ability Magicide. Now let's try developing the creature. When you select Ether with the cursor, a confirmation prompt will appear. Use Ether ×2 to learn Magicide and raise MP by 1. Proceed. If you select yes here, Nashorn will learn Magicide. However, creatures can only learn a maximum of 4 command abilities and 4 auto abilities. If you want them to learn a new ability after reaching the limit, they must be made to forget a current ability. To make creatures forget an ability, select Unlearn from the menu. A cursor will appear on the list of the creature's current abilities. Ooh, so you can make them forget attack? Select an ability with the cursor, and the creature will unlearn that ability. Keep in mind that only abilities that the creature has actually learned can be unlearned this way. Abilities made usable through equipment, etc. are excluded. This concludes the tutorial on developing creatures. Yeah, there sure seems to be a lot of layers to this. Did they actually join the party? Get some Dream Drop Distant vibes from this. When fiends grow, you can learn more about their fiend tail. If you go to creature history, you can see a creature fiend tail. When fiends level up in battle, their fiend tail level goes up as well. When fiends complete their fiend tail, they can then be unleashed. When a fiend is unleashed, you can see its secret fiend tail ending. After viewing its fiend tail ending, the creature is added to the bestiary. We have to try to register every fiend and spirit into the bestiary. If you want to change the name of the fiend or release it from your service, go to the name creator. Name creature. If you press R1, you can change the name of creature teams as well. When you release a fiend from your service, its experience and learned abilities will not be recorded, so be careful. To train and level up fiends, have them fight in the Fiend Arena. Go to Fiend Arena to have your creature battle fiend teams that I have personally scouted. The Fiend Arena has various tournaments and battle simulators. By winning in tournaments, you can receive trap pods as rewards. Try to fight your way through and win every Fiend Arena tournament if you can. Lastly, I'll explain creature battles. This tutorial will teach you how to have creatures you have captured participate in battle. Select party members from the menu. This is the screen where you can add creatures to the battle team. When you open the party member screen, there will be a list of characters and creatures. Select a creature you wish to add to the battle team. Once you select a creature, move the cursor to a team member on the right side of the screen. The selected team member will be switched out with the newly selected creature. The team member switched is now complete. However, keep in mind that creatures come in 3 sizes, S, M, and L, small, medium, and large. The number of creatures that can be in a battle team at any one time is restricted to 3 S-sized creatures. M-sized creatures are equal to 2 S-sized creatures. L-sized creatures are equal to 3 S-sized creatures. So basically I can have 3 smalls, a medium and a small, and a large. And that's it. That's really my only options here. I mean, I guess I could have just a medium, or just a small, or 2 smalls, but what's the point of that if I can have more? L-sized creatures are equal to 3 S-sized creatures. I already read that. If you put 1 M-sized creature into the team, then only 1 S-sized creature can be added on top of that. If you put 1 L-sized creature into the team, you cannot add any more members to the battle team. The creature fights alone. By the way, if you select Remove all members will be removed from the team. However, at least 1 creature must be selected for battles to take place. After selecting team members for battle, and using circle to return to the menu. If there are any creatures that are not equipped, the equipment screen will automatically come up. If you take creatures that are not yet equipped with dress spheres and equip dress spheres on them like so, the setup for the creature battle team is complete. Just like regular characters, creatures must always be equipped with a garment, grid, and a dress sphere. Up to 2 accessories can be equipped on creatures. Creature abilities and parameters will change according to the dress spheres they have equipped, but they are not able to sphere change. Creatures can equip the same items characters can, but the same item will have different effects when equipped on a creature than when equipped on a character. You can check the effects of equipment on creatures through help messages. This concludes the tutorial on creature battle teams and equipping creatures. I'll explain creature behavior. Friendly creatures will appear in a circle of light. Creatures make their own decisions in battles. Creatures that just join you will use commands rather than rather freely and randomly. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Creatures will grow smarter as they fight, learning which commands are optional, or optimal. Next, I'll explain cheering and fleeing. You can't directly control creatures in battle, but you can influence creature actions in battle by cheering them on. The gauge at the top left is the cheer gauge. The cheer gauge shows the creature's motivation with star symbols and its mood as well. The creature's motivation goes up by pressing R3 and goes down by pressing L3. When motivation is high, creatures are more aggressive and do more damage. But they take more damage as well, and their evasion goes down, so be careful. When motivation is low, creatures do less damage, but they take less damage, evade more attacks, and even heal allies more often. When all the motivation stars are gone, the creature will flee the battlefield. If the battle isn't going well, it may be better to have it flee. Finally, I'll explain abilities and leveling up. Just like regular characters, creatures level up and grow stronger by gaining experience in battle. In addition, they sometimes learn abilities after being attacked. The abilities that can be learned varies by creature and are learned when the creature is subjected to a related attack. For example, creatures that can learn Fire Aga may do so when they are attacked with a fire spell. There are a whole lot of abilities learned through related attacks. So the best way to learn a lot of abilities is to fight many different kinds of enemies. Creatures can not only learn command abilities this way, but passive abilities as well. Also, creatures are able to forget abilities they have learned, but they can remember them again if they are attacked in the same way. If you need basic battle advice, talk to me and go to Shinra's Guide to Everything, then select the Battle Beginner's House. This concludes the Creature Battles tutorial. Okay, this was a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in and try to fuck with.
I know everything. I know everything.
It all began when I saw this sphere of you.
Right, the one of what seemed to be Tidus, isn't it? The High Summoner who defeated Sin 2 years ago and brought the Eternal Calm. The discovery of a certain sphere led her to flee her island home and begin a personal journey. We'll try to read those later. Man, this video, I haven't been able to do but so much. But we're already nearing the end of this first hour. Where is Riku at? I'd like to at least talk to her before I end this video. Yeah, this appears to be a different airship than what we had in Final Fantasy X. Looks like a hot rod. But it also, like the, where the wheels are, I mean they look like wheels, even though this is an airship, but like where the wheels are that are turning on the sides, you know, kind of looks like the front of two motorcycles. Pretty cool airship.
Our barkeep's a Capella. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in, and now he works aboard the airship.
Nice, you have a bar on this thing. Kick ass. Yuna, you're kind of defying gravity here. You are not standing on the ledge, you are standing on air. Are these treasure chests, or are they trolling me? Nice. It's a good thing I came down here. Well, I don't know where Riku is. Yeah, she's here, of course. I thought I looked over here, but I guess I didn't look good enough.
Having fun? You bet. It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the gullwings are spear hunters, and spear hunters are, well, this. We fly all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was starting to feel like a kidnapper.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, I assume they're not going to say Tidus's name in this game either. It's kind of hard to be sphere hunters when we can't even track down a sphere to hunt. Alright, well, cool deal here. But anyway, that's going to end this one. So, we're still getting into it here. This game looks like it could be fun. Could be real fun. Just gotta get used to a few things. You know, gotta have some trial and error. You know how it is. But, a solid first impression, all things considered. So until next time.